Alright, we're going to create a skateboarder in Freecad by grabbing an image from the noun project and bringing it into Freecad and tracing it using Sketcher and then making it 3D. This website will be posted on the YouTube video description, so you can get that link there. This is how you take a screenshot of a particular area of the screen. Click on the LM over here. You just type screen and then screenshot. Select area to grab. Take screenshot. Draw a box around the skateboarder. Boop. You can call it skateboarder. It's in pictures. Save. Freecad. Let's begin. New doc. Part design. Sketch. Let's close. Alright, we have a new sketch ready. Now let's import that image. Select the workbench area and image. This button, create a planar image in the 3D space. It's not the first one, it's the second one. Find your skateboarder, PNG and pictures. So pictures, double click the file. Okay. There it is, let's trace it. So double click the sketch. You can make the sketch after you import the image, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's do it. Let's change the workbench to part design again. Now we have all our sketcher tools, the drawing tools, and the constraints. Alright, circle. If the grid is bothering you, you can always show the grid. Hide the grid or show the grid. I'm going to turn off the grid snap and turn off the auto constraints, so uncheck those two. Alright, so polyline, let's go for it. Just click away. I'm just going to cut off, just don't even worry about the round part, just click the line there. Right click as you draw to pan your canvas. Don't worry about being perfect right now. You can always change it later. And when you get to the closing line, you can zoom in for easy viewing, and it turns yellow as you connect it and click. Now the circuit of the polyline is done. Let's go skateboard. Zoom in until it turns yellow. I'm just going to click away, right click, draw a box around both points, and coincident. Sometimes it's easier. Circle, drag. To copy a circle, you click the edge, hold the control key down. As you're holding control, press C, let go of both, and then move your cursor to the middle of the next wheel and click. Alright, looking good. Let's finish off these round parts here. This is how you do it. Circle, and just you can draw it on the line if you want, or just close to the line. I should just do it close. And just keep it, don't go past the dots, just keep it like that. And let's select the trim tool and click on this part here, and then this part. Oh, start again. Trim it, trim it, trim it. Alright. And then scroll in, right click to deselect, click that line, press delete, scroll, click that line, delete. So now you have just a half circle. And you can highlight those 2 points, coincident, draw a box to select these 2 points, coincident constraint. Remember, the constraints are different than the drawing tools. They're dark, bold red. And you can just drag the circle around or the points around to manipulate the circle. So I'm just going to move this point over here, move this point over there, move the center point. Alright, looks good. Here's another way you can do it. You could make a circle, but you can also do an arc. So instead of the regular arc, if you click the little black arrow to the right of it, end points and rim point, and now you can just click this edge, click that edge, and then just do like that. Right click, and then get rid of that line. Delete. Zoom in. Let's just drag it to see if it's connected. No, it's not. Control Z. Highlight these 2 points. Coincident. Highlight these 2 points. Coincident. And now if I drag it, it's connected. Control Z. So that's a way just to see if it's connected or not, if it's glued together, by just dragging it. And if it's connected, just Control Z. And if it's not connected, you'll know where the disconnects are. Alright, let's do the arc over here. So arc tool, but make sure it's like, the endpoints. So once you select the one here, you don't have to keep clicking the down arrow, you can just click it to select it. So click, 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 right click to deselect, select the line, delete. Highlight both of those, coincident, highlight these, coincident. Same over here. Make sure it's yellow when you select it so it connects. Right click to deselect, click the line, delete, highlight, coincident, highlight, coincident, arc, click, 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 right click to deselect, highlight, coincident, highlight, coincident. Last one. You can zoom in so you're not working like a, there you go. Right click, click, delete, highlight these 2 points, highlight these 2 points. Good to go. You trace the skateboarder. Close, pad, drag it over, increase the length a little bit. Okay. And get rid of the image, press it, delete. 3D. Oh yeah. One last thing is, if you want to just change it so it's not so sharp, you can select the edges of things, like that edge, and you can use a fillet or a chamfer. So chamfer will make it kind of, it's hard to rotate. I'm just going to right click, fit all, rotate, zoom. It makes like a straight bevel, and you can increase the bevel. So feel free to experiment with that, or you can experiment with clicking on an edge like that. And press OK. Click on the edge, edge, and it's the fillet, and that's a more rounded edge. So chamfer is more sharp and fillet is more rounded. When you're done, press enter, and there you go. So you can actually do a bunch of edges at once if you want. If you want to do this, 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 you can hold the control key down to select multiples, and when you click the fillet, it'll apply that to all of them. Looking good. Make sure you save it. Green arrow pointing down. Go to Documents, double click your folder, and call it Skateboarder. Save it, and upload it to Canvas.